Yeah, hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Basically, I'm from development background. I have around 14 years of experience in Microsoft technologies, and then I have worked in mostly like the basic framework and then all the legacy frameworks like classic ASP.NET and VB.NET and VB6 and those kind of stuffs. I would like to upgrade, especially in .NET Core, like um, I want to know how the .NET Core works, and then the entity framework, and then the Web API works, and those kind of stuffs I would like to know. Um, this is about. Do you have any questions?
You want to learn about .NET Core and Web API, yeah?
Basically, like .NET, I know some things about MVC and all. So in
Mhm,
MVC, how the architecture works and all I know, but I
mhm.
would like to compare how it has been changed in .NET Core and what are all the features is available in .NET Core.
Okay. Okay. So you just need to learn only about .NET Core, and you want to know how how .NET Core has been evolved from the current framework, which is MVC.
Yes, but not only like .NET Core. If there is anything additional I need to learn or I need to brush up, then you can advise me on what things I can.
Okay, so let me tell you, like .NET Core is entirely a different framework. I would say .NET Core is something from the solid principle called dependency injection. .NET Core is completely based on dependency injection, and that is the difference between .NET Core and MVC also. So, but basically, how it works, 100% it works the same. But there are additional features that .NET Core provides you, like what I can say, which is like, see, I say no dependency injection, lazy loading. These are all the things that additionally provided by .NET Core, like by default. So you can even implement lazy loading, dependency injection in MVC also. But as a framework itself, .NET Core has them. Okay, that's the difference basically. So if you want to learn .NET Core, you will have everything in .NET Core itself. Okay, so if you ask me, you want to learn .NET Core, I can just go through .NET Core completely. .NET Core is .NET Core can be and used to develop a web application, same like MVC. You can develop the whole web application like a HTML part. See, in MVC you use the HTML. We call as the CSHTML, which is the combination of C# plus HTML. The same will be you will be using in .NET Core also. So that's nothing different. You can see, but the framework is different. That's all. The way the background works is different. That's how I will tell how the application starts, how it ends. See, in .NET Core, .NET MVC, we say that application starts at app root. No, it starts from the routing and all. We'll say like app start, it will go to the routing controller and all. Here it's a bit different. So that's why we call it as it works with lazy loading. And we that in depth we can see. But I can go through .NET Core completely end to end. Um, I am not sure. Like if you are looking for a front end also means, I can suggest you that, because today in market, you as you would have known that so full stack goes along with .NET Core only. So when people are developing a full stack application, the front end can be anything. It can be through the popular Angular or TypeScript, or there are many things like React. Lots of front end technologies, and the back end, or now people are going towards a single back end technology, which is .NET Core. So that would be API. You need to know about the web API in .NET Core. So I can suggest that in .NET Core itself, learning Angular and TypeScript would be entirely depends upon you. But yeah, I can I can cover the course, like how to develop a web application with .NET Core, as well as how to create an API application with .NET Core, a backend application. These all things I would suggest as a part of course. Um, Apart from that, I would also suggest, but it depends upon you to learn about the front end technologies if you are learning .NET Core.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
Front-end technologies in the sense is like React or Angular or anything, any of the JavaScript framework you are referring to?
Yes, correct. I teach Angular and TypeScript as part of front-end technologies. I do not teach React and all. I teach only Angular and TypeScript. Angular I can teach up to the current version, which is Angular 15. Even I am working on Angular 15 only, the upgraded version.
So
And
this
yeah.
course, right? In this course, it will be as a part of this course, or that one will be a separate one?
No, if you are opting to an full stack course, you will be seeing Angular and TypeScript. See, Angular is entirely a different thing. No, Angular is something different from .NET Core. .NET Core is entirely in backend technology. Angular
I
is not a
understand.
backend at all. Yeah, Angular will be entirely different. And even if you see in MVC and all, JavaScript is not an predominant one. To avoid JavaScript only, they brought in that CSHTML. No, like they wanted to make the front end more applicable and easy for the developers, so they brought in the CSHTML so that you can write in C# coding itself in the HTML page to make your front end more classy and neat, classical and all. To make it more comfortable, they brought in CSHTML. And the evolution after that was the front end technology. Why front end is because your front end itself will be very different. Your data part will be from back end, and your front end will be totally different. Like you can do anything in your front end. You can type a code in front end, like you can write for loop, while loop, anything, which is all very difficult to be done in JavaScript. Okay, you can do anything in JavaScript, but there are lots of limitations in writing JavaScript. It will slow down your whole application. If you write too much of code in JavaScript, your client side will get too heavy, and your application will get slowed down also. So the eventual evolution of all these issues made to develop something called front end and back end. So front end will be different. Front end will not be covered as part of .NET Core course.
Okay, understood.
Hmm. So that will be, if you opt to front end, I will be covering Angular and TypeScript. That's the thing. Angular is nothing but Angular is the replacement to HTML. We call it as Angular. People think Angular as a technology, but Angular is nothing but you call HTML now HTML CSS. We call it as Angular. That's it. And to write Angular, let's say in ASP.NET, you have the HTML ASPX page and the ASPX.cs page. No, in CS page you write the C# code, and in Angular page you write the HTML. No, here we say it as HTML and TS page. TS is the TypeScript, and it's HTML page. We write the Angular. We call it as Angular material. That's all. That's the difference actually.
Okay.
And that if
What's,
you
what is the
yeah.
prerequisite I need to be have in my laptop?
Okay, prerequisite you should definitely have for .NET Core itself. I'll tell Angular you can have anything, but .NET Core you need to have Visual Studios 2022. Okay, so mandatory 2022. No
Yeah,
lesser versions.
I'm using Mac, and then I have installed Visual Studio 2022 preview for Mac version.
Yeah, that's fine because that's not an issue. Mac nowadays they have .NET Core. I would say you can use it in Mac or even Linux. You can use it because .NET Core is a cross-platform application. Application will work in Apple Mac, Apple OS itself. That's not an issue. Only the previous versions doesn't support like ASP.NET and all. If you do it in Mac, it will have lots of issues. So .NET, you can have Visual Studio 2022. I would say that is fully enough. And if you opt, even if in case if you opt for Angular also, 2022 is enough. It's not an issue. And that would be fine because Angular, sorry, .NET Core version got upgraded from 3.1 to now it is 6 and 7 of C#. Okay, which means they are taking the C# version for .NET Core. So 3.1 has been retired. So there is no 3.1 support from Microsoft for .NET Core. So 2019 will have only 3.1. It will not have C# version of 6 and 7. So that's why I asked you to have 2022.
Okay.
So that would be fine. If you have 2022, we can start. Nothing else.
All right. Okay. Do do you,
Yeah.
do you have the list of items will be covered for full stack and then the .NET Core? Any ex-
That Ganesh would have been shared. No,
Ganesh?
Ganesh, did you share the course
Yeah, I
syllabus?
think I've already shared with him the core part. The full stack part, I'll share with him right now.
Okay, yeah. He Ganesh will share with you, Salman. Yeah.
All right. Sure.
So you do one thing like Sarvnan, you let me know like as part of the core and also like full stack what you want to learn, the major components. So we can make a note and we'll tell you like how many hours it will take to complete.
Okay. Sure.
I'm sending right now.
Okay. Okay. You send it to me. I will have a look and then I'll touch with you, Ganesh. And
Okay.
.NET Core latest version is 9 released last week, right?
It
Raja,
was released last week, but the stable version is still 6.
6 is it? Okay. Okay.
6. We don't even use 7. The stable version is 6.
So
So
now,
anytime if you see, no, let's see technically, if you had worked in MVC, so you know what is the latest version of the MVC? It's like 5.4 something, but still people use 4.5. Always we don't use the. So if the upgraded version gets released now, we never go to the upgraded version because always Microsoft releases an upgraded version and they will do an update for at least 1 year, which means that upgraded version will have issues. Okay, so we cannot believe on that upgraded version to create a production environment. So we always go for the second upgraded version, which would be the stable version. So which is what we do.
yeah, even in the
Yeah.
server also, we cannot choose the latest version. With the base version,
uh,
we can choose. Yeah.
Correct. And Angular, there's a problem because these Angular people, when they move to an upgraded version, they retire the previous version. So and you know the front end. Let's see with front end. Back end, it's not. It's like your you have to change the version in your properties. You can go to your properties, change the version, and just your application gets updated with the version, and all the reference DLL you have to download for that particular version, incompatible that version. No, so that's very easy actually with backend. So Angular, the problem with Angular is why I am saying if it gets upgraded to 15, you have to go for 15 is because Angular, not you're not going to install or take a package like that you're doing in a package console. It's not like you download from the console. No, everything is installed. You have to do an npm install, which gets installed automatically from the network. So when it does, when your Angular application doesn't install, it will take the upgraded version only. There's no way you can go for the previous version. So the problem with Angular is you have to get upgraded when every version gets upgraded. That's it. Now, if you develop a version with, let's say there is an old version with the 8 means Angular 8, they have developed like 6 years back means someday you will get an mail or upgrade from Angular team saying that that's going to be retired. Please upgrade it to latest version, and that is not a problem at all. You have to just run one command called npm install and everything gets upgraded. So that's the best thing with Angular. So that's why with Angular we'll say that version got upgraded and you have to work in that version.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's the thing. That's the difference. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
So you decide and just confirm with Ganesh. Ganesh will give you all the details post which we
Okay.
can
I'll
start.
touch
Yeah.
you with Ganesh on this.
Yes, yes.
So any questions? Any questions, Arun, from your end?
That's all, Ganesh. That's all.
I've shared with you the content of full stack to your WhatsApp number. You can go through it. You can let me know like as part of core and what you want to learn, and as part of like full stack what you want to learn. So based on that, then I'll speak to Mr. Shanmuga and I'll share with you the number of days and number of hours and everything.
So it is totally two different courses, is it? Full stack is
Yes,
different and
yes. So
okay.
you said like you don't want to learn the full stack everything, right? You want to learn only few concepts like Angular, TypeScript, and other thing.
Yeah. In that case, if that one can be merged with .NET Core, and then we can prepare a separate course, is it?
I'm saying same one. So core, just leave it to me. Core, anyways, we are going for it. So apart from code, you can go to the full stack one. In the full stack content, what are the topics you're looking for? You can make a note and you can send it to us, or you can
Okay.
just type in the WhatsApp.
All right. Sure.
Then we will see whether we can have to go with a separate batch for you, or we can match in one because we already took to the demos for different people. So based on your topics, then we can decide whether we have to go for one-to-one training and with even if it is batch, it's not like 5-6 members, maybe 1 or 2 members in a batch, not more than that.
Okay.
But it all again depending on the topics.
Okay, understood.
Okay, sure. Then you can send it to me. So I'll by end of today I'll get back to you.
Okay. Thanks for your time, Ganesh and Sanmu.
Okay. So
Thank you.
Sharma, as I
Thanks,
told you,
thanks.
Shanmuga also from Tamil Nadu, from Coimbatore.
Oh,
So
okay. Nice.
and Shanmuga is from Kanyakumari.
Oh, okay, nice. I'm not from Coimbatore. I'm from Trichy.
You said last time Coimbatore.
Coimbatore was my wife's place.
Okay.
I was that.
I'm not from Kanyakumari. I am from Tirupattur.
Oh, Ganesh, you're fully confused.
I'm
Okay.
Karigiri, Tirupattur. Yep.
Oh, you are working there itself, or in Chennai or Bangalore?
I'm currently located in Singapore.
Oh, currently you're in Singapore. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks,
Catch you
Mila.
later. Bye.
Yeah.